Alright lads, so the end of month banner is going to be dropping in 36 hours as of me making this video, and in the comments below I want you lads to join in too. This is a prediction video, so I'm also just to theorize what this end of month banner can be, and in the comments below you lads can join in. Let me know what your prediction is for the potential 3 or 2 new end of month characters, and if you get any of them right, we will give you lads a shout out in the video when we do react to the new character reveals, and which again that will be happening in around 36 hours time. We are doing this prediction video a day earlier than usual because I'm going to be a bit busy tomorrow with a video plan and also streaming, so make sure you check out the stream when we do go live tomorrow around the same time of me making this video. So what could end of month actually be? Now, end of month is very likely to be a seasonal banner, and that's mainly due to the fact that if you actually go down here and have a look at our most recent new banner, end of month banner, you can see that end of month for April is actually a novel banner. Spirits off ever you with Kurashiki, Kenpachi, and as a Shiro. So considering that we literally just got a Safui banner, I think it's very safe to assume we're not going to get another Safui banner, right? At the same time too, that I do want to mention, it's very weird. Caleb are doing things differently this year, because if you actually have a look at the years prior, end of month of May, this time this year, right, usually is a novel banner, because as you can see last year in 2021, we did get our first Safui characters with Uryu, Donkanoji, and Pokaro. The year before that was also another novel banner. In that case, it was actually Can't For You World with Kenpachi, Sanosuke, and Shunsui. So historically, the end of month of May is usually a novel banner, but considering they did it early this year, I think they're going to just, play it safe and give us a seasonal character, right? Seasonal banner. But that's usually what end of month banners are. If it's not Safui or Thousand Year Blood War or a movie banner, is usually just a seasonal banner, because unfortunately, KLab do not want to give us any more premium end of month banners, which personally I would really love to happen, because as cool as, Biogun and Geo were, and any past premium character that does come out, they're always held back by being a mid-month character, because usually end-of-month characters get the best of treatment. And I would love to get a really exciting and hype end-of-month banner that is premium-based with some really powerful canon characters. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Caleb is doing that route, because the last time we have received an end-of-month premium banner was literally like 3 or 4 years ago. So playing it safe, I do believe end of month is going to be a seasonal banner. But what seasonal banner could it actually be? Well, my hope is actually they go a new route and give us a new, entirely different seasonal banner. Kind of what they did with the end of month of January. End of month January is normally, again, historically, female characters for Valentine's, for example. But for some reason, they didn't do it this year. Instead, they give us still females, but they did Lunar New Year's, which makes sense. It was perfect timing. I can see why they did it. And we got Ranko and Rukia. So if they did want to do a seasonal banner for this upcoming end of month, and they made it like a new, entirely different seasonal banner, not sure what that could be, not sure what I really want, but if it is new, that would be exciting. At the same time, at least for the year 2022, we are seeing KLab do some old seasonal banners with some potential new characters. White Day, for example, while this isn't anything entirely new, they do have a different name, Party Time instead of White Day. This was a rehash of some of the old designs, and again, we could see that happen for this upcoming end of month banner. But at the same time, we could see what happened with Kakao Society, a banner that was kind of forgotten about for at least the last 2 or so years, make a resurgence for a certain end of month banner with 2 new characters. So what we could potentially see here is a banner that we haven't received in a very long time, a seasonal banner with new characters. So where am I going with that? So what do I think end of month is actually going to be? Well, if you hop over to the news with what I just mentioned and the fact that we literally just received Parasol Resurrections for the month of May, I believe end of month is going to be new Parasol characters. Again, that isn't guaranteed, that's just my theory, so let's talk about it. Now, when you actually look at the past Parasol banners, they've kind of been all over the place. Do keep that in mind. Parasol really hasn't had a consistent schedule, but what you can see is that the last 3 Parasol banners that we have gotten, the first one was in June. Again, very weird time, June 22nd for a new banner. We've never seen that before. Year 1 was basically all over the place. Caleb really didn't know what they were doing, and that's why we got the banner then. But you can see the years after that, in 2018 and also 2019, they were either the end of month of May, which is again this upcoming end of month banner, or the end of month of April. Now keep in mind, this potentially could have been the end of month of May, but instead they pushed it a month early, because the end of month of May in 2019 was actually a Can't For You World banner. And again, the end of month of May for 2020 and 2021 was also novel banners. But what you can see in the year 2022 is that we aren't getting a novel banner this end of month, because we got it last month. We got it early this year, so I think the lines are just lining up, lads. I think this has the potential chance chance to be a Parasol banner. Again, considering that it should be a seasonal banner, I think Parasol is actually very likely in my opinion. And that's what I'm actually really hoping for. I do like the Parasol aesthetic, which what they did with the characters. Done some kind of rare characters for the most part. I mean, Noritoro and Zappo don't really usually get seasonal characters, and especially Sun, that's our only season on the game. So I'm really hoping is that we do get a new Parasol banner for this upcoming end of month banner. They do some characters that haven't really received some seasonals in the past. This would be like the perfect time to do so. So who do I think this upcoming end of month could actually be? Well, looking at the past banners, again, excluding the first banner because that was kind of all over the place, the last two seasonal banners for Parasol have all been, you know, Aranka themed, right? You had Zapro, Nelio, Noitora, 3 Espadas. Then you had Halibel, Sun, who obviously connected, Espada, Aranka, Fraction, for example. And then you had Aizen. So they could continue the trend, giving us some type of villain characters, more Arankas, Espadas, for example. Would absolutely adore Parasol Aaroniero. Don't think that's going to happen, but it would be great if it did. But I think this might be an opportunity for them to, you know, focus on a theming of characters, right? Instead of just doing 3 random characters or 2 random characters, give us some, you know, characters that relate to each other. Either all Vizards, all Fullbringers, or all Soripers. So Soripers, I feel like, is the most likely outcome because there's a lot of popular Soripers that Caleb love to dish out when it comes to seasonals, but I would love to see some unpopular characters get some treatment. You know, Vizards, for example, characters that don't, not unpopular, but, you know, in-game in terms of character creation, they don't get a lot of them. I would love to see a Parasol Hiyori, for example, a Parasol Shinji, mainly just to sell the banner because Shinji loves to get thrown into seasonal banners, but at the same time, if they want to give us like a Parasol Hachigen or a Parasol Love, I think that would actually be really cool. Personally, I would actually be really excited. At the same time, if they want to go down the Fullbring route, give us a Parasol Jackie, Parasol Rurika, Giriko, Tsukishima, Ginjo. We haven't received a single Ginjo seasonal yet, which is kind of crazy to think about. I would love for them to go down the route of giving us seasonal Fullbringers, because right now, the only Fullbringer that does get seasonal is Rurika. So if they did hypothetically do, you know, Parasol for Fullbringers, I feel like Rurika is pretty much a shoo-in because they love to throw in a lot of banners. So that's basically my prediction. Hypothetically, if it is a Fullbring banner that is Parasol themed, I'm guessing Rurika, Ginjo, and let's say Yukio. If it's Vizards, I want to see Hiyori, Love, and Shinji. And if it's Soripers, I'm not really too sure. I would love a Parasol. I would love a seasonal Isane regardless, and we have yet to get that, so maybe now could actually be the time. But I'm excited either way for what this end of month banner could actually be, again, especially if it's a Parasol banner. And what I'm really hoping for it is that if it does end up being a Parasol banner, regardless of who the characters may be, what I'm really hoping for is that they do give them the unique flash step like they did back in the year 2019. Because if you don't know, this Halibel, Aizen, and Sun, while they aren't anything too amazing anymore, they did have the unique flash step animation of doing 12s every time you flash stepped. It kind of looked goofy, but it was kind of fun to see like a random seasonal banner get that kind of like special fan service treatment. So if we do get a new Parasol banner, I'm really hoping they keep up the trend of giving us, you know, the 12 flash step. If they don't, I'm gonna be annoyed. But again, that's just my prediction, my theory on what this end of month banner can be. In the comments below, let me know what you lads think it can be, and we'll see if we're right. Normally, we have a very high accuracy of being wrong, so let's see how this end of month banner does actually turn out. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.